friends and family, and all my wonderful listeners. It's JD, quarterback of the mic. I'm trying to look at here at the screen, and I feel just a little bit out of sorts because that's life. Okay, someone made a suggestion that I should be talking about fantasy football, and it was one of the guys who's in my league. And after week 2 in our fantasy football league, my record is now 1-1 after a victory by 19 points, uh, aided much by the injury to AJ Brown that kept him out of the game. And just like I lost week 1 partially due to someone being out that you counted on, and it didn't happen. Week 2, I get the benefit of that. And now this week, heading into a matchup with the two-time defending champion, and he knows who he is. Uh, I'm looking at a few waiver pickups, and I'm going to just throw it out there. Darnell Moody, former Bear, who's now with the Falcons, who made a big catch last night. Uh, he had previously this season been indicated as a Gruden grinder, and he made, as I said, a big play yesterday. So, is Darnell going to be one of my waiver wire pickups? We'll have to see what happens if I actually get him, if I make the bid. Right now, I think that would be one of the people I'm looking at, and I might look to upgrade my defense, which is currently the Mean Green New York Jets, who actually did help secure the victory by securing 12 points. However, I'm looking to possibly upgrade. I do have a bid out there for another team, and since the people in my fantasy football league may not be watching that, I'm going to tell you it's the Minnesota Vikings defense, which is my personally my favorite team. And kudos to them for upsetting the San Francisco 49ers. However, going back to injury, Christian McCaffrey is now on injured reserve. So could that be a cause of concern for San Francisco? Probably not. They'll probably be able to right the ship and go forward. But as someone said in the statistic, the San Francisco 49ers have not won in the state of Minnesota, meaning against the Vikings, since the early 90s. I believe that game was 1992 or 1993, I believe it was. If I remember that game correctly, I think that was a game before Roger Craig became a Viking. And those were at the actually during the times that San Francisco was quite good. The following year, they won another Super Bowl. So just a little bit of NFL history there for you. But going back to the fantasy, I did have someone on the bench who I thought might have a good week, and he did. He actually, that's Alex Pierce with the Colts. Uh, Josh Downs was out, so he had a little bit expanded role in week 1 and week 2. He did 20 points in the first week and then 14 in the second week. But the second week, I had him on the bench. I chose to go with J.K. Metcalf, who had an awesome week, thanks to him. He was my biggest scorer, I believe, on the week. So it's on to week 3. I think there's some favorable matchups, and I think that I will be going to 2-1. I will be beating Adnan for the second year in a row. Oh, did I say his name? For the second year in a row in the regular season. However, I haven't been able to do it in the playoffs yet, but that's what that's what the league's always about, is the grind to get to the playoffs, and then to have that end of the year push where you can win the title. So and this is now the 10th year that we've been in this league together, and I think it's time, having lived in the house number 10 for so many years, it's time for this gentleman to be a winning championship manager. And that's the fantasy news. Looking to pick up Mooney and the Vikings defense to make my team a little stronger. And hopefully, those will be the next steps to get me to the top. Other than the aforementioned Christian McCaffrey coming back from an injury, let's hope that he does it sooner rather than later, and that would definitely help my team be strengthened even more as we work towards winning a championship. Uh, I hope everything other than that is well with you. Uh, I'm gonna go with the Trekkers. Live long and prosper. May God continue to bless you. And this will JD, the quarterback of the mic, saying, "Have fun, but get it done." God bless you.